Hey guys, yes, the video, the thumbnail, everything you're looking at is correct. I'm actually doing a Yu-Gi-Oh video. I said that once Mystic Mine was banned, I would get back into the game. Mystic Mine has been banned, so here I am. I don't know if you guys can see all the clutter around, but I do have quite the collection of other stuff, other decks I'm building, so sorry that there's a bunch of shit all around. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get into the deck. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. So, starting off, we have one Go DDD Divine Zero King Rage. I always forget that name. I always mess it up. This is just a pen scale that you get with Gilgamesh. If you open this at any point, you pretty much will lose the game. DDD Oblivion King Abyss Ragnarok. Not necessarily. You used to use this, or I used to use this as a high scale because I would never pendulum summon anything more than level 4, but this is also a good extender because you can use it either as fusion material with Swirl Slime, or if you can get it on board, it's another way to bring stuff out of grave. DD Cerberus, this is the other pen scale you get, so you go 0 to 6, and that pretty much gives you everything you need to pendulum summon there. Otherwise, it's a level 4 for the rank 4 Xyz plays or the level 8 Synchro plays you can do. But yeah, these two are mainly just for the pen scale. This can be an extender whenever you need it. Getting into the actual meat and potatoes here. 3 DD Griffin, you want to see this as much as you can. If you open this and Copernicus, you pretty much have full combo for the whole deck now. So it gives you a lot to do, a lot of utility. 2 DD Orthros. If you open up the Zero King Rage, you can use this as a low scale. Again, you're pretty much just pendulum summoning your level 4s. Otherwise, again, if you have this on board and Griffin in hand, you can essentially do your full shenanigans. You can normal summon this, special Griffin, go Gilgamesh, and then you do more synchro plays than Xyz plays, but pretty good one to have. Also, as a pen scale, it can pop spells and traps, so it's pretty useful if your opponent has something on board that's kind of screwing you over. 4 Savant Copernicus. This pitches your Lamia, your Necro Slime, anything you don't want to see in your deck, this can pitch it. So very good, very useful combo starter. This plus Griffin is pretty much almost exactly full combo. Swirl Slime, you want to get into your fusion plays as much as you can. 2 Flame King Genghis can equal your Wave High King Caesar. This is a very Xyz based deck. So Swirl Slime is very, very, very important. And then 1 Lamia, 1 Necro Slime. You don't do Synchro Summons nearly as much with Lamia, and Swirl Slime, you can pitch it super easily off of Copernicus. Almost every hand will get you to Copernicus as the normal summon. So if you run into a situation where that's just not happening, it's a brick. The deck is very consistent and can do a lot, but to get that perfect opening hand, it can be a little bricky, but c'est la vie. 3 DD Savant Kepler. Obviously, you want to use this to get to your gates or your Dark Contract, Patent License, Swamp King, Eternal Darkness, Gate. This is just a really good searcher, and of course, if you open it and Griffin, it's again kind of almost essentially full combo. So that's it for the archetypal monsters. So for the hand traps, because you want a lot of Grave Interruption, I just have 3 DD Crow and 3 Skullmeister. I don't think anything like Ash is doing too well right now. Droll and Lockbird, I just kind of feel like these are the best hand traps for the format right now. So, all that being said, let's go ahead and get into the spells. 3 Allure of Darkness, 1 Called by the Grave. This either needs to be banned or at 3. At 1 or 2, it's a little too sacky. 2 Dark Contract with Patent License. 3 Dark Contract with the Gate. Let me just move all this up a bit. 1 Swamp King. 2 Piri Rees map. This is a good way to search some of your stuff. If you open it and no Copernicus, you get to add the Copernicus. Gate, of course, is another searcher. Called by is just a way to kind of prevent yourself from being hit with the more devastating hand traps. Ash Blossom and Nibiru, I just punched them. Sorry for punching this. Ash Blossom and Nibiru aren't super prevalent, but they can still totally fuck up this deck, so we try to avoid that. Then for the traps, 2 Dark Contract with Eternal Darkness, 1 DDD Headhunt. This is just good going second because you can, or this is good going first actually, because once it's your opponent's turn, the first time they go into their extra deck, you can just steal that monster, or at a pivotal moment really, but Eternal Darkness is good just for protecting your stuff on board. So all that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the extra deck. Okay, for the extra deck we have 2 DDD Flame King Genghis, 1 DDD Flame High King Genghis, 1 DDD Cursed King Siegfried. It's really easy to get these 2 on board, which then makes Kali Yuga. So it's depending on the game state, there have been a couple of times where I've tried to get to these 2 as quickly as possible and then just go straight into Kali Yuga. And then we have our Deus Machina lineup here. So 1 Wave King Caesar, 1 Marksman King Tell. Copernicus plus Griffin gets you straight to Deus Ex Machina with 1, 2, 3, 4 materials under it. So that's 2 steals, which then becomes a 3rd steal. Because you get 1 steal off of by getting rid of Copernicus and Griffin, a 2nd steal getting rid of these 2, and then with your opponent's 2 monster materials, you can steal 1 more thing. Then for level 6s, Wave High King Caesar, obviously Kali Yuga, and then the 3 Deus Divisor King Deus Machinax. And let me just kind of move things up a bit. Yeah, this is just becoming a mess. Okay, good job, Oak. Then we have, of course, 3 Abyss King Gilgamesh and 1 Underworld Goddess of the Cursed World. This, if your opponent has a Towers, there's nothing in the game that's like this card. Almost nothing in the game that's like this card can't be used as link material. So, I face adding Nistra a lot whenever I play. So this is a good way to get rid of the Arrival. But let's go ahead and jump into the side deck. So the side deck is pretty cut and dry. 3 Raiden, the multi-dimensional kaiju. I run this instead of the others because it's also in the Allure of Darkness target. I'm so sorry for all these cuts. I was feeling perfectly fine, and then for some reason while recording, allergies started to hit. 1 Change of Heart. Just, I think it's funny. 3 Cosmic Cyclone. There's some spells that can recur themselves from grave, and you'd rather banish them. This is just a good way to do that. 1 Harpy's Feather Duster. Just, again, back row removal. 1 for 1. 3 Prohibition. I just think it would be funny to call an important combo piece on your opponent. And then 3 Imperm. I don't think Imperm is super great this format. But I also think that going forward into future formats, it will be better. It's one of those hand traps that just kind of ebbs and flows. So I think it's just a good idea to have it on you at all times, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's an updated DDD list. This is still my favorite deck. I know my thoughts and feelings on Yu-Gi-Oh are well documented, at least they are in my Discord. But I still enjoy this deck. I still love playing it, and if I went to a tournament nowadays, this is the version of the deck I would bring. So like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Next week will be finally the Dark World Structure deck video, and I hope to see y'all in my Discord, which is linked below, and have a good day. I'll see y'all next time.